So, it's Friday, it's time for my video. 5 songs and 5 bands. I'm going to try to do this quickly because I have other things that I'd like to get into. This song is, I'm going to do my songs first. This is Shots by LMFAO. It was the anthem of my spring break, which is the last time I feel like I was really, really genuinely happy every day, and I loved the people that I was with, and I loved everything. Like, I just felt so good, and I feel like since spring break ended, everything has just gone downhill, and the song was our anthem for spring break. I wish I could have stayed in that time period forever, because it was good. So, yeah. The next song is also one of my bands. This is Sleeping Sickness by City and Color. City and Color is one of my bands. It's fronted by Dallas Green, who I met last summer at Warped Tour. This song is amazing. His songs are all amazing. He has an incredible voice. He sounds just as good live as he does recorded, and his lyrics are incredible, and every time I listen to him, I am more in awe of how incredibly talented he is. And I could listen to his songs all day and not get tired of them. So that's one of my bands and one of my songs. Trying to do them in one. I have Missed the Boat by Modest Mouse. My friend Jordan recently a couple months ago got me into this band. I'm going to see them this summer with Jordan and my friend Shu. We're driving to New Jersey, I think, to go see them. And this song is just really good. Like, it's so calming and honest. I really like this song, and I really like that band, and I'm really looking forward to seeing them. I don't know, this song is really good, and you should go listen to it. I also have Amen listed here, which is by Say Anything. I don't have that song on my computer at the moment because the file I had of it was corrupted, but it's a really amazing, meaningful, deep, powerful song. Say Anything, I saw them last Monday. Max Bemis is incredible. I've seen Say Anything 3 times, and I finally got to meet them, and I got to crowd surf, and their shows are incredible, and Say Anything is a band that really means a lot to me, and has shaped the last 2 or 3 years of high school for me a lot, and it's just, their songs are all amazing. Max Bemis actually has like 3 different projects. He has Say Anything, which is his main band. He has Two Tongues, which he does with Chris Connolly from Saves the Day, and he has Perma, which is a project that he does with his wife, who is the singer of Isley, and he's amazingly talented, so you should go listen to everything that he does. And they're one of my bands, like I said. And last song is The Conversation by Motion C Soundtrack. I've had a hard week. This song kind of reflects some of the things that have been going through my head, and I listen to this song all the time. Like, it's amazing. I've seen Motion C Soundtrack twice. I see bands a lot, so I've seen Motion C Soundtrack twice, and I was so close to meeting them, but they closed the signing table at Warped Tour like right as we got up there. But I got pictures of them, not with them, but I wish I had. As for the rest of my bands, because I already listed Say Anything and City and Color, Bright Eyes, who I'm sure all of you have heard. I love them very much. I love Conor Oberst. His lyrics are wonderful, and I've had Bright Eyes stuck in my head like all day. His lyrics are really good. He has an amazing voice because it's so different from everybody else's. Like, it's really distinct. If I hear Conor Oberst, I know it's Conor Oberst. And he also has a band called Conor Oberst and the Mystic Valley Band, something like that. Bright Eyes is really good. My friend Nina got me into them a couple years ago. It's probably the only band on here that I haven't seen. Yeah, it is actually. Well, City and Color I haven't seen, but I saw Dallas Green with his other bands, Alexis on Fire, over the summer. So that's how I met him. So Bright Eyes, wonderful. And The Used, who's been one of my favorite bands since I was in 7th grade. One of the first real bands that I got into that I've stuck with and I've loved nonstop. I will listen to any one of their songs and love it unconditionally. I think Burt McCracken is one of the most amazing frontmen of our time. He has so much energy and passion, and he's so unique and crazy, and I love him. And he's really cool. I saw them live a couple months ago in like October or something like that of last year, and it was so insane. Like, I almost died being squished by people, but it was so worth it. It was pretty great. And all of their songs are amazing. And I don't even know. Like, it's fantastic. And then lastly, our last band. Damn it. Let's go put on this song. My Chemical Romance. I know somebody else mentioned them. I think it was Chaza, maybe. Yeah, somebody else mentioned them. My favorite band all through middle school and through most of high school, actually. They've always been one of my favorite bands. Saw them live when I was a freshman. One of the first bands I really got into, again, like The Used, they kind of went hand in hand for me. I love the messages that they send out. I love the lyrics. I love the music. I love that I can listen to their songs a million times and still find new things that I love about them. And they seem really overrated to a lot of people, but I love them to death, and I can't wait for their new album, which is coming out sometime this year, because they haven't put anything out since my freshman year, and I'm a senior now, so yeah. My blog of the week is Daisies in Vervain. She posts a lot of really interesting things, a lot of like political things and things that are in the news that are really interesting. And it's a recent blog that started following me, and I started following her back, and I think she's really interesting. So the link will be below. I've had a really, really, really hard week, if you couldn't tell. I'm kind of frazzled and trying to keep myself together at the moment. I look like crap. My hair is a mess. My voice is still a mess. Not wearing any makeup. I'm wearing clothes that don't fit me. I've basically given up this week. It's probably been one of the hardest weeks of my life. I have been in love with the same person for 3 years. Met him the first day of my freshman year. Sat next to him in my first class, the first day of freshman year, and he means the absolute world to me, and we broke up on Wednesday night at 9:44 p.m. and it's literally the only thing I have been able to think about for the past couple of days. Like, I have been crying on and off non-stop. I have had a really hard time sleeping. If you couldn't tell from my Tumblr, I've been posting a lot. I've had a lot on my mind. A lot of things are changing for me right now, because he really is one of my best friends, and suddenly having to do things without him and not having him there constantly, not talking to him constantly, is really taking a toll on me, because he is such a huge part of my life, and a lot of things are changing right now, and it's really hard for me to cope with, but I'm doing what I can. We both really want to stay friends. It's really hard right now for me to be around him, because it's so upsetting for me to not be able to be with him the same way as I have been for the past year and 2/3 or so, and it's really flipped things for me for the time being, and it's going to take me a while to adjust, and I really hope that things get better, even though I know they really don't feel like they're going to right now. But my year is almost over. I have like 9 days left, 8 days, something ridiculous like that, and I am done. I hope you all have good weeks, and I'm sorry for being down.